Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final broadcast of NO-vember, the power of no, here on the 30th day of November. Um, it's good to be with you to talk about November and why we say no. And today I want to kind of go full circle back to where we started, which is we say no so that we can say yes, right? We've spent the month talking about things we're wise to say no to. We started with unrealistic expectations. It could be our own expectations, it could be our kids' expectations, it could be our relatives' expectations. But you know what? It could be expectations from anyone, friends or coworkers or your boss or anyone out there who has expectations for you that you have the right to choose to say no to. We also talked about saying no to overextending ourselves, and that can be in the areas of our time, our energy, and that could be physical or emotional energy, and also our money. Like, are we overextending ourselves in our financial dealings to the point where it's adding extra stress onto our lives, or can we say no to that overextension? And then we talked about saying no to toxicity, whether that again comes from people around us or our own habits or our negative self-talk that brings these toxic poisons into our lives and helps or actually hinders us from being the people that we need to be and God created us to be. And then we talked about letting fear or complacency keep us from being who God wanted us to be. And we talked about saying no to those things, just to allow ourselves to do things that are scary, to try things, and to just reach out and attempt things that we believe that we have a passion for inside of us that God gave us, and to say no to the fear, say no to the complacency of like, this is where it's safe and I'll just stay here. You see, we don't say no just to be ornery. We say no to be extraordinary. We say no so that we're opening ourselves up for the thing that God specifically created us for. We're saying no so that we can say yes to joy, that we can say yes to peace of mind, that we can say yes to a life of meaning and purpose that counts forever. And so I'd like to know if you've said no to anything that enabled you to say yes to something else. I'd love to hear about that. If you're on the broadcast, you can put it in the chat, or you can send me a text or a message and just let me know that. I'd love to know that there's some way that it's helped you to choose wisely as we head into this holiday season or into a new year or whatever in your life. Because this is my prayer for you, is that you may enter December prepared to make conscious choices that lead you to a joyous Advent season and a beautiful, productive, but exciting and fulfilling and balanced and purposeful new year. A year focused on bravery to be who you were created to be. Brave enough to say no so that you can say yes to all that is good and right for your life. Thanks so much for being part of my NO-vember, the power of no. It's been a pleasure to talk with some of you about how the broadcast has helped. And I hope that some of these lessons will stick with all of us, because I certainly need them myself as we go forward into the Advent season and a new year. Take care and have a happy holiday season.